So guys, I have a philosophy when I go for trips. The most unplanned ones are the best ones. So here I am taking a break from a weekend. I thought of just driving to one of our often visited places, get away from all the din of the city, called Shart, which is on the Salalah Yemen highway, which is a cliff facing the ocean. And Shart was our obvious first preference. And when we reached Shart, we found that Shart being on top of the hill, there was a good amount of cloud that obstructed our view. So we thought that we'll come down here. There was an off-road which we hadn't traveled before. We thought that we'll go to that off-road, maybe we'll get a better viewpoint on the way. And as we went, we couldn't find a view and we kept on going. And after one point of time, we felt that we'll go forward, maybe we'll reach the main highway instead of turning back, because there was the trail being very narrow. It was very difficult to turn back, so we opted to move forward. And to a good luck, to a good fortune, we reached this place here. It's an amazing place, and I'll just take you to the place. I'll take you to the photos of this place. It's an amazing beach. It's a narrow, pebbly beach here. Presenting to you this time, this beach is called the Reguram Beach from now on. The first place, finding this place, it was a master stroke of luck. Our original destination was Shart, which we reached while traveling through the Yemen road from Salalah, passing by the Free Zone and the Salalah port. So this is a very scenic road as such, traversing various terrains. Initially you travel by the coast with beautiful views of the Muxail beach and many other beaches. Once you pass a certain wadi, you start ascending the mountains of Dhofar. Though these mountains run parallel to the ocean as such, it's a very different experience traveling through this road, and you get the feel of traveling through an international roads. So at a certain point you reach this village called Shart, generally where people tend to stop and see the view. Today we decided to move forward and take this bumpy road ahead just to explore where it reaches. And we have to travel around an hour through a terrain similar to this, passing by numerous cattle herds and cattle farms to reach the beach. So it's an hour journey from there, and we decided to park our car around 7 hairpins from this beach, and we walked down around 20 minutes. It's generally recommended to travel by 4-wheel. So as you can see, this is not a very wide beach as such. It's not a sandy beach too, but definitely is very clear. It is untouched. There is no littering, absolutely no littering here. It's very clear, not deep. You can just dive into the water. The waves are not harsh too. It's a very smooth wave process that you see here. Wave motion is very good. Just that this place is a little inaccessible to normal cars. We came here in a Nissan Sentra, but we prefer coming here with a 4x4 vehicle because we have parked the car on top of this mountain here, and we have come down some 7 or 8 hairpins to this place. So after that point, you have to actually drive for an hour or so from Shart, which is on the Salalah Yemen route. From where you have to take an off-road which leads to this place. So even at one point of time, the road becomes very bad and you have to stop the vehicle and walk down. So that is what I'm saying. It's like a 20 minutes walk down. We don't know how long it will take to walk up. So I prefer coming here in a 4x4, but this place is absolutely crazy here. I don't have words to define this place. My co-explorer Mr. Regu, all thanks to Regu and his vehicle and his cooperation, we reached here. So at one point of time we were thinking that we'll go back because the road is so bad, and if you are coming in your own vehicle, you just feel that you will go back. It's too harsh on the car as such. But thanks to Regu, his cooperation, we reached here and we're totally loving it. And that's why we named this place the Reguram Beach. Regu, please. As your friend is struggling through the way up the beach, I'll show you something. So here is the person who deserves all the credit. See, thanks to this wadi and the one above. Thanks to this wadi for the creation of this beautiful beach here. So it's the water from this wadi which comes, God knows from where, that creates this beach here. So the estuary, which is currently seen very dry, will be filled with water during the rainy season, that is the Kharif season, which starts from July and lasts till about late September. So It's a wadi from this water from this wadi that forms this estuary here. So that is why the texture of this beach is also very pebbly. The wadi washes all those pebbles from atop the mountains and it brings here, deposits here, and we have a long stretch of pebbles here thanks to the push from one side from the sea and the wadi from the other side. So this is the little sandy portion we have here, and if you're coming with your families, there are a lot of places where you can actually sit and camp. See, after the beach, after this portion of this boundary or array of pebbles, there are a lot of places where you can actually sit. So this mountain ranges here form a good shade for you to sit. Even though it looks narrow from here, there is actually a lot of space there where you can actually sit, and you can actually barbecue and or campfire barbecue, everything you can do here. So it's a good place to come and camp, but ideally I'll prefer you come early in the morning so that you can actually spend your whole day here and you can go back before nightfall, because the road to Shard from here, it's not that reliable. If something happens on the way, a vehicle gets punctured or something, you can't get any help. That's why we prefer that you come in the morning only. You come around 8 o'clock to Shard and you will reach here by around 10, and you can spend a whole day here. It's a good place to spend a whole day with the family. It's safe also, there's no harsh waves or harmful waves here. You can spend your time fruitfully with your family, and by evening around 3 or 3:30 or 4 you can go back before the sun falls, and you can reach back to the main highway on time. You can play various games here. It's actually not just the beach portion here. As I showed you, there is an estuary portion, a wide portion which is flat, so you can play games and all here if you come with your family. It's a good place to spend your time. I have a humble request to all of you. Places like this, beautiful places like this, are better preserved, neat and clean. So whoever watches this video and chooses to come here, I request them not to litter this place and to keep it clean. Now, as we start to walk back, it's looking a little difficult because when we came back, because of the fact that it was a descent, it was not very stressful or strenuous. Now the walk back is actually a little strenuous. We feel the walk against the gravity, but I'll just show you the view that we have. We just nurture the view and walk slowly. There are a lot of places and shades where you can actually take a rest, take a breath, and you can again regain your walk. So
guys, please do bring your water bottle with you, otherwise you will feel thirsty, and it's better to bring your water with yourself.
Yeah, because it's like little sunny here, it's a little hot, and the salty water, salty breeze which keeps on hitting you will dehydrate you for sure. So as our boss told, it's better to bring your water bottles. Guys, I am a goner now. The 20 minutes walk down took us almost an hour to reach up, and from there my friend literally had to drop me onto the car. I have already completed 2 cans of Red Bull, and it's like after 45 minutes that I am having the breath to record this voiceover. It was an absolutely crazy walk up in that hot sun with no water. So in case you are planning to come to this place, either come with a 4-wheel and take plenty of water. So apart from that, the place is really crazy. It's a must visit place, and I sincerely hope that after you see this video, you definitely get motivated to visit this place. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned to this channel for more places and more videos like this. Thank you, and bye bye. Hasta la vista.